What are you afraid of? There are common fears that lots of people have. Spiders, am I right? Many people are afraid of closed places or having a fear of open spaces. Then there are those people who have irrational fears of the most ordinary things. Imagine having a fear of ice cream or a fear of the Dutch. Oh. Now imagine if these fears crippled your everyday life. Apologize to anyone who's afraid of the Dutch. I'm Michael, this 25, and here are 25 phobias you never knew existed. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell. It really helps us out.
I think we should apologize to the Dutch.
No. They know what they did. #25. Allodaxophobia is known as the fear of other people's opinions. If you have this fear, it's probably best you don't ask what someone's thinking.
Or you're a YouTube commenter.
Or read the comment section. Don't do that. Just stay away from the internet. 24. Are you afraid of gravity? Well, it does have its ups and downs. Well, if so, then you're probably barophobic. While the fear of gravity is a real phobia, I'm curious as to how someone would deal with this fear. Oh God, it's like every step just, ah! How do they, 23. Thalassophobia is a fear of being idle or bored. If you can't stand sitting still, you might suffer from this phobia. There are probably plenty of adolescents in the world who will claim they have this. I just have ADHD. I'm not afraid of sitting still, I just can't. 22. Attention students, I do not condone using this fear to get out of homework or studying. People who have hippopotamonstrosis quippedaliophobia have a fear of long words.
You did it.
I hope that no one was scared by reading this, because you're not reading. Put it on the put it on the screen. Just for them.
I'm not gonna do it, but that's not to be lazy. That's to be kind.
No, it's not. You're using it as you're using the homework thing. You don't want to do it too because you're worried. You're lazy.
Fine.
21. Many people don't like new things. Oh, the internet and commenters and everyone who is afraid of change. Excuse me, something in my throat. Change can be difficult after all. If someone has the fear of new drugs or medication, this is called neopharmaphobia. 20. A good example of this fear can be seen in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Somebody with oneiriophobia has a fear of dreams. 19. You probably won't see many people with this disorder wearing any midriff shirts. If someone has omphalophobia, they have a fear of belly buttons. Oh, my ex did.
Oh yeah.
Hated seeing them, hated poking. Like, if I did that, terrible. If I did that to her, somehow even worse. She was afraid you would poke through. So, I don't know if she's watching. Here you go. Enjoy
That's
that.
why Mike doesn't wear midriff shirts.
That's the one, yeah. It's the only reason. 18. Don't write letters to people who have papyrophobia. People with this fear have a fear of paper. Thank goodness for audiobooks, right? I wonder how they deal with the Kindle, because that's like electronic paper. 17. Beware the great mole rat. At least that's what people who have xenophobia will probably tell you. In all fairness, they would probably be creepy looking if they existed. But although some species of mole rats do exist, it seems there's no such thing as the great mole rat. Talk about irrational fears. 16. If you're on the highway and behind a slow driver, don't honk your horn. The driver may have tachyphobia, which is a fear of speed or doing some activity too fast. So they are not speed.
But they're not afraid of like honking horns. Go ahead, honk at them.
No, but I think they're saying like there's a reason they're not
Then
going
they shouldn't
fast.
be on the freeway.
Yeah, well, I know.
Get off the freeway.
I am speed. 15. Sorry, Grandma and Grandpa. Maybe the reason your grandkids don't want to give you a kiss is that they have gerontophobia. Well, hopefully they're not just being jerks. People who have this disorder suffer from a fear of old people due to the deeper fear of getting old themselves. 14. Are you afraid of meeting your in-laws to be? Then you may have Phobia. While many people are wary of meeting their in-laws, if this persists, you might have some relationship challenges down the line.
13.
Okay, this has to be one of the worst fears to have. Does that chocolate ice cream put you in a full-time panic mode? You may have a fear of ice cream, also known as pagodophobia. Perhaps this is really caused by a really bad case of brain freeze while eating that creamy frozen goodness. Fun fact, I don't get brain freeze. And I know, you have to have something there in order to freeze. Yeah, I've heard it.
12.
Next time you call out sick from work, just tell your boss that your hypogadophobia is acting up. If you suffer from this, which is highly unlikely, you suffer from a fear of responsibility.
11.
Ephibophobia is the fear of Elphaba from Wicked.
Nice.
Or extreme dislike of teenagers. Yeah, some of them can be kind of scary, I guess. I don't know if someone gets this fear the day they turn 20 or if they were always afraid of teenagers, even if at one point they were one. That'd be great. Every time you look in the mirror, just ah!
10.
You can probably guess what this means. If you have a fear of the, yes, Dutch or anything Dutch related, then you have Dutch phobia. That's lazy, whatever. Watch out for those Heinekens. Dutch phobia, come on! That's just lazy science.
He's really been looking forward to this.
I was! I could have predicted that would be, whatever, it's fine.
You don't seem fine.
No, it's okay. Just move on.
9.
It would be a bad idea to go see any comedy shows if you have this disorder. If you have a fear of laughing, then you either have geliophobia or you're incredibly uptight. I'm gonna go with column B.
8.
You may see people with this phobia always looking down and perhaps bumping into things. If somebody has anablephobia, they have the fear of looking up. Big Al says dogs can't look up.
7.
Put down those Sour Patch Kids if you have a serophobia, because people who have this disorder are afraid of anything sour, like the internet. Comment section.
Why would they be holding something sour?
I don't know.
In the first place?
I can't think of a worse phobia than this one, but there are more. No, that's salty. I screwed it up. I love you, internet. You're fine.
6.
These types will keep away from anything that can be blown into a bubble. For instance, they will avoid soap bubbles and even bubble gum. Someone with ebuliophobia probably can't deal with the scene from Wizard of Oz, hey, when Glenda the Good Witch appears in a giant bubble. Well, if you suffer from this, may I suggest going to Singapore, where gum is banned.
5.
Thermophobia is a fear of hot things. Oh, sorry, should I not do this one? I'm so hot.
Oh, stop it.
If you're a thermophobe, you'll most likely avoid hot soups, coffee, hot chocolate, hot baths and showers, and list 25 videos.
Stop it.
Wink. Hey. Hey.
You done?
No.
4.
If you have a fear of plants, you either saw Little Shop of Horrors and can't get over it, or you have a case of botanophobia. Even thinking about plants can make someone with botanophobia extremely anxious.
3.
If someone has cacophobia, then they have a fear of things that are ugly, like Tristan.
Stop it.
Since beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, except when it comes to
Stop
Tristan,
it.
it's hard to say what'll get them to panic, like Tristan.
Stop it.
Ah! It's Tristan!
Oh, rude.
2.
Do you find it scary to talk to beautiful women? If so, then there's a slight chance you have calogenophobia, also called gynophobia. Don't worry, this fear is probably cured by the right phone number from a beautiful woman.
1.
You won't find people who have consecutaliophobia eating sushi or hanging out in any Asian restaurants. Consecutaliophobia is an irrational fear of chopsticks. Why? A person with this phobia may feel highly anxious in the presence of chopsticks. So, What are you most afraid of? And boy howdy, if it's chopsticks, please explain it. Let us know in the comments below or tweet your answer to us at list25.
Caterpillar.
That's Tristan!
Oh my god.
Ugly people, no!
Caterpillars.
I know. Death.
But you also don't like tight spaces.
No, that's not true. No. It's not that. I don't like being restrained.
Okay.
No, I don't like being, it's not that I just don't like being restricted. Like if I were just in my trunk for that scene, fine. It's the fact that I don't trust people enough to not let me go.
I'm gonna link that scene.
And that's great. Because I don't know, you definitely cut this, but it's like I just don't. When I was a kid, one of my friends threw me in a box and then threw his angry puppies in there with me and then wouldn't let me out for I don't know how long. So it's not that I'm like, whatever. If I know I'm going to be let out, fine. But like sometimes I stop trusting people like, okay, how far are you going to take this joke?
Right.
I stopped trusting people.
I'm gonna throw in that scene and it's gonna awaken some things in some people.
Oh God. My stomach's exposed on that one.
Yeah,
Didn't we get docked for that?
Yeah.
What a stupid.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.